The old mansion at the edge of town had always been shrouded in a sinister reputation. It had a lot of very old furniture and history about people and things no one understand. For years, the townsfolk had whispered tales of the mansion, its history obscured by time and fear. Some said it had been a funeral parlor, while others believed it was the site of a witch's cursed coven. None dared venture near it after nightfall. Some say it was a general's home that had slaves working for him. One moonless night, curiosity got the better of a group of teenagers. Among them was Aisley, a skeptic who prided herself on her rationality. She, along with her friends, decided to break into the mansion and prove once and for all that the stories were just myths. As they entered the mansion, a bone-chilling cold swept over them, and the air grew thick with an unsettling stillness. The dim flashlights cast eerie shadows on the decrepit walls. The group ventured further, finding themselves in a room that defied the laws of physics. Clocks hung from the ceiling, their pendulums moving in chaotic rhythms. The room seemed to expand and contract, making their sense of space unravel. Aisley's skepticism began to crumble, but it was too late to turn back. They stumbled upon a door that shouldn't exist, a door that led to a pitch-black corridor. The corridor seemed endless, and they walked for what felt like hours. Whispers filled the air, indistinct but sinister, as if unseen entities taunted them. Finally, they emerged into a cavernous chamber, its walls adorned with grotesque paintings that seemed to shift and writhe. In the center of the room was a dais upon which rested an ornate mirror. It was old, impossibly old, and its surface was as dark as the abyss. Aisley's friends urged her to touch the mirror, to prove once and for all that the supernatural was mere nonsense. She also did not want to look like a fool in front of her friends. With trembling hands, she approached, and her reflection seemed to beckon her into the abyss. She touched the mirror, and the world twisted. Suddenly, Aisley was in another place, another time. She was trapped in a nightmare realm where the laws of reality no longer applied. She could see her friends, trapped in their own horrific visions, crying out in agony. In this dreadful place, Aisley encountered entities that defied description, shadowy figures with eyes that gleamed like dying stars, and voices like the wailing of the damned. They whispered secrets of the universe and horrors beyond comprehension. Secrets about the past. Aisley fought to escape the mirror's grasp, clawing her way back to the cursed mansion. When she finally emerged, the mansion had vanished into the night, leaving only an empty, overgrown lot. Aisley was forever changed. She could no longer deny the existence of the dark and unnatural. Her skepticism had cost her friends their sanity, and her own mind was forever scarred by the knowledge of the otherworldly horrors that lurked just beyond the veil of reality. The town, once filled with whispers about the mansion, now fell silent whenever Aisley walked by. They could see it in her eyes. The dark and unnatural things she had seen would haunt her forever, a living nightmare that had become her reality forever. Her friends were swallowed up by the mansion that just finished, never to be found again. Till now, no one in town ever spoke about the mansion again for fear of being cursed.